Hey everybody, Jim Perry here. So I'm out detecting this morning and thought I was going to hit an area over here where I found a structure that is long gone the other day. But it appears I have attracted some attention in not wanting to keep an eye on all of these guys here, these ladies that have taken an interest in what I'm doing. I decided I'd make my way up closer to the home, the larger barn that's there, and try to stay away from all the gravel out here in this part of the field in hopes of finding anything from long ago to make a morning of it. Let me show you kind of what the area looks like, and we'll see what we might be able to dig up. So I'm going to make my way back and forth across this part of the pasture, and I got a strong signal on 93, 94, 95, and down maybe 3 or 4 inches. Just flip the plug, and I am going to leave a happy man today. Let's see how much of this is left. I don't know if you can see what it is. This is a pocket watch. Oh, I have never found one in this kind of shape. They are normally completely falling apart. Oh my gosh, it looks like the hands might even be still rusted inside there. The glass, see maybe a corner of the glass up there in the corner, obviously is broken up, but it looks like for sure the minute hand is still there. I have never found one in this kind of shape. I am thrilled to be leaving with this today. I will be cleaning this up at home. I'm going to be very careful with it here. I'm curious if there's any writing anywhere on it, or it might give me an idea of exactly how old it is. This property again is from, for sure the 1880s, possibly earlier than that. I'm really going to guess. I'm very much suspecting that it's maybe even as much as 20 years earlier than that, maybe even a little bit more. Pocket watch here probably is not that old. I don't know, but I am thrilled to be leaving with this today. Very good. Let's see what else we can find. Well, always check the holes that you dig, see in case there's more. There's just a lot in this part of the field, part of the pasture. I am finding little pieces of glass to that pocket watch. I so wish I had gotten to the watch before the glass was broken. I don't think I broke it. There's just so much dirt and everything inside it. I'm guessing it was broken long before I got here. And then very heavy handle to something as well. Let's see if I can keep the residents here at bay and hit this area for a little while longer this morning. So I'm gonna call it a morning. I've been out here about 2 hours. Really not many significant finds aside from the one, and I will give the local residents credit for me coming up here and finding that. The cows were very curious about what I was doing down here for most of the time that I was here. Now, of course, now that I'm done, they have moved along because they got bored with what I was doing. Either way, it's okay. I will give them credit for moving me up in this direction to find my favorite find for the day. Let me show you what I am leaving with this morning. So, kind of a lot of work today for not a whole lot. That's okay. It's a normal day. It's a little bit cooler today, but it still is very, very humid. I didn't show everything that I dug. There just were too many targets to do that. There's always the normal pop cans, beer cans, sheet metal everywhere. Did find part of a hinge, and then the end to a hose, the piece of melted lead, brass piece here looks so familiar. I don't know what that is though. The very heavy handle to something, and then this piece, it so reminds me of a harmonica reed plate, but that's not what it is. Appears to be brass. There are 4 thicker pieces, and then these thinner ones in between them, the 3 thinner ones in between them, appear to be made to vibrate back and forth. And again, it looks so familiar. If you have an idea of what it is, leave a comment below. Otherwise, that will be the mystery item of the day. And then, favorite find for the day, pocket watch. It's been a long time since I found one of these. Not sure what it might be made out of. Again, I'll clean it up and see if there's any markings on the edge, or maybe even on the face plate there, maybe even on the top. We'll see. I'll have to get it cleaned up, but very grateful for that today. Thank you to the ladies for pushing me up in this direction as well. Again, interesting, I did find some of the pieces of glass in the same hole. Appears to be that the minute hand is still there. Can't tell if the second hand is kind of buried in some of this guck that's sitting there, but I will take that and be very grateful for it. And with that, I will call it a morning. I've got a couple of telephone calls set up for early in the afternoon for other hats that I wear. One being some work with kids in South Dallas, trying to get a Zoom meeting set up for a camp for them next week and get details ironed out for that. And then the second one with the president of the Zumber Valley Treasure Hunters Club. Been acting as vice president and secretary himself, and as the newly elected vice president and secretary, I need to learn exactly what needs to be done in order to fill that role and serve that club as best as I can. Again, it's slightly cooler but very humid. I also would like to get out for a bike ride this afternoon. So couple hours out here, calling it quits, and get home and enjoy the rest of my day. As always, thanks for joining me again today. Hope to see you soon.